and welcome to the Saturday press conference for the Agria FEI European Championships at Blenheim Palace 2025. Just a note for our members of the press here, filming is permitted, so please feel free should you wish. I have here on stage with me the course designer, Captain Mark Phillips, and our top 3 individual riders after the cross-country phase. In 3rd place, we have Great Britain's Tom McEwen riding JL Dublin. In 2nd place, we have Mikkel Jung of Germany riding Fisher Chipmunk FRH. And in the lead after cross-country is Great Britain's Laura Collett riding London 52. So a few questions for each of you, please. Captain Mark Phillips, I will come to you first. Yeah, all of. Thank you very much. Nice straightforward question. Did the course ride as you expected today? Were there any surprises?
I think the biggest surprise for me was the South Lawn. I actually thought that combination with the 2 corners was quite difficult. I thought it was quite a senior question and it read like a painting club fence all day. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, these were the 3 class rounds of the day. The time was always going to be difficult here because of the water and the terrain, and I'd found a few extra speed bumps. And yeah, I mean, I'd say it would have been a better day if Laura and Tom's friends hadn't all fallen off. But it was pretty much as expected otherwise.
Thank you very much. If you could pick your microphone up, please, Tom. Thank you so much. Obviously, as Captain Mark Phillips alluded to, there was a few changes in your team circumstances. Did that alter your strategy for your individual ride around the course at all, or did you ride as you always were going to?
No, I completely rode like how I always planned. Me and Dubs are our own individuals, and we rode it to our own according plan. So yeah, it was a shame for the girls, I actually thought they all rode really well, and sometimes it just happens like that. But at the same time, we were all here to come do a job, and yes, job we did.
Absolutely. Mikkel, if I could ask you to, thank you. How do you feel ahead of tomorrow about both your individual and your team chances? What are you feeling?
I feel very good. I think I had a great round, and I'm very happy about Fisher Chipmunk. He was amazing. He was galloping, super jumping, great everywhere. He was a little bit surprised with the first water, but I think as long as I looked the screen, every horse was a bit surprised there. Everything else went like I wish, and I'm very happy to make a bit pressure tomorrow.
I think Laura has a question for you, actually.
Please, can you have a fence down tomorrow?
Sure not. Not tomorrow.
You're in the lead.
Not tomorrow.
Doing it for a team.
Laura, is it worth thinking about tomorrow? What's the pressure like? How are you feeling?
Right now, just absolutely over the moon with the horse. He is unbelievable, and the ride he gave me today was probably one of the best that he ever has. And look, tomorrow's another day for sure. And I had a fence down and let him win individual gold last year, so let's hope we don't do it 2 years on the trot.
Moving on a mission. Okay, so I now can open up the floor to the members of the press to ask your questions. If you can raise your hand and state your name and your publication, that would be fantastic, please. There we go.
Gabriele Pochhammer, the Deutsche Zeitung, to the course builder. We were talking the other day when you took us around about how many people would stay in the time, and you said 15 would be too many. But did you expect none?
I knew it was a possibility. I mean, there weren't that many horses here with the possibility of getting round inside the time. And actually, what you saw in the end was the 3 of the best trained horses, the horses that were best trained in the dressage. It was that training that allowed them to go quicker than anybody else on the cross country, because if you look how economical these 3 were, it was just another league above most of the others.
Lucy, did you have a question?
That was my question.
Oh, excellent. Anyone else? Thank you at the back.
We're talking about the first water, that many horses were surprised. What do you think? What was the problem with this jump?
I'll just repeat that question because your microphone wasn't working. So So there was a problem at the first water, or many riders were quite surprised with it. So what was your thoughts on that, Nicole?
Me?
Yeah,
All three of you. Can we start with you?
I'm not sure. Maybe it was that they look a little bit through the jump and looking to the water, and then they were a bit surprised. I don't know.
Did the Brits hear any feedback on it at all?
Well, I mean, to be fair, they'd had 5 run and jump fences for 1 minute and 3/4, and you came to the first combination. If you put a triple bar wedge on top of a mound, plus the water, plus the trade stands, plus the people, there was a lot there suddenly for the horses to see. So actually, there was no great surprise.
Any other questions from the floor? No. Oh, one more. Yes, Lucy here. Thank you. You might just have to yell it to me and I'll repeat it.
Question for Mark Phillips. Mark, when you set the time, just a little bit at least on the results, when you set the time, do you set it envisaging it is going to be possible?
So, 10 days ago, the course was 6,000 metres. And if it had been 6,000 metres, we would have had a whole lot inside the time, because that would have given them basically another 250 metres to be able to make up the time lost at the fences. So I actually spent more time than I care to admit tightening up the turns, trying to lose that 300 metres, which I slightly overdid and had to put 50 metres back on Monday. But I purposely tried to get it down towards 10 minutes, because then there's less time for the riders to make up for the water, the terrain, the combination fences, and then it means the alternatives can work better, and I think you probably saw today, finish up with a really exciting competition.
Yes, Ellie Kelly here.
Question for Nikki. I foolishly made a joke on Thursday and said, can the Germans beat the Brits? I'm now eating my words. But could you just sum up the German performance as a team as well?
We had a great day. The team riders and also the individuals, we were super prepared. They had all very good results before. In the end, everything went like we wish it could, and for sure we had the luck on our side this time.
Thank you. Anyone else, or can we let these athletes go? Excellent. Thank you so much, team, for your time, and best of luck riders tomorrow. Thank you very much, Captain Phillips.